evening and welcome to Real American Cougar with the Real American Cougar. How are you this evening? I am having some coffee. We're going to talk a little bit about the RAC revolution that is coming on. We are headed for a revolution. The Real American Cougar that I feel is our concept, because I don't go along with the hype. I think the hype is over. I think the days of the hype of cougars is over. We're just a bunch of mature single women that want to live a good life, maybe meet somebody that's going to care for us. We've been through a lot. Maybe we've made some wrong choices, went down the wrong path, met the wrong people. That doesn't mean we're done. We're still sometimes looking for love. We're still looking to live a good life. I'm still looking to live my best life for the rest of my life. I'm a mature single woman. And I think it's about this attitude that we have of having the life that we can have, living the life that we can have, living the real life, not the hype life. And we're going to get more into this as time goes on. We're going to talk more about the revolution. But I think that we all just need to realize that there's a different way to being mature and single and still date, or still trying to make a life on your own, or still look for love. It's not all about the hype. And I think it's coming along. I'm really happy for the response. Men are messaging me on the Facebook page. They're messaging Real American Cougar, and they're asking questions. They're wanting to know about the channel, and they're actually saying that they liked some of the videos, and they would be they'd like to watch more of the videos. And anyone is welcome to watch more of the videos, learn whatever you want to learn, laugh at it if you want to laugh at it, swear words, whatever you want to throw at it. I don't care. If you enjoy it, if it helps you in some way, if it gets some frustration out of your system, you are more than welcome to watch. And the more we're getting up to around 497 likes and followers on the Facebook page. 490 that is very close to 500. 500 is a really nice round number. I'm looking forward to 500, and what I'm really looking forward to, it hasn't taken us long to almost reach 500. By the end of this year, I know we're going to reach 1,000. We're going to reach 1,000. And as the old Facebook story says, if I tell you, and you tell your friends, and they tell their friends, and they tell their friends, and they tell their friends. See what I mean? Like the old story goes. So we're going to band together. We're going to get some ideas together. Everybody throw in your ideas. Love to hear new ideas. Tonight we're going to talk about you're mature and you're single, and some people just don't know what they're going to do. They don't think they can make it without somebody in their life. They get lonely. I get lonely. I live alone. I get lonely. But the thing of it is, getting away from the hype and getting to how we actually experience life and what we do in life. This is a point in your life where you have accomplished what you need to. Your kids are taken care of if you had them. A lot is behind you. A lot of grief is behind you. You can create your life now. You can create your life. If you weren't fortunate enough as a young person to know when you stepped out into the world what you wanted out of life and how to get what you wanted out of life, you can certainly now have the experience and have the time to create your own life. And that's what it's about. It's about creating a life that's living your best life as a mature woman, mature single woman. Any woman will support all of us out there. Men too. There are men who are also single. So this is the time that you can create your own life. And the first thing that is not with the hype at all, the first thing is you don't need all those men or every man there is. You don't need them. One is enough. One will do. A lot of us will be happy with one sincere, honest dude. Who wants more than one? Who needs more than one problem to begin with? I don't want one problem at a time. I don't want one problem at all. I want one person who is willing to work with me, and I would work with them. That's all you need. That's all you have time for. If you're creating a real life for yourself, that's all you're going to have time for. So that knocks the hype out of that we're all out there looking for young guys that we can just knock them off one by one like dominoes. We're not. One is enough. Now is our time to decide what you want. Decide what you want. The thing nowadays is, oh, it's so hard, it's so hard. Most things that are worth it are hard. People have the Amazon mentality these days. They want to go down through a list and they want to check off a few boxes. They want to put their credit card number on there, and 48 hours later they want UPS to deliver them the perfect man. Well, it's not going to happen. That is the Amazon mentality. You don't need to just, okay, I'll put in my order and, you know, when it comes, it comes. We can decide. I can decide what I want, what kind of relationship I want. Do I want a long-term relationship? Do I want a companion that just goes places with me? Do I want to live in person? I don't know about that yet. Do I want to get married? No, I don't. I already know that. So we can decide where we're moving for our life, because we are creating our life. We're not worried about everything else out around us. We are creating our life right now. So find out what it is that you want to get, what you're expecting to do with your life. You have to know what you want before you can get what you want. So think about that. You have time to create by looking for the things that you want out of life, not just in a man, in life in general. Positivity. If you're positive, that helps. It really does help. Smile, don't worry, be happy. It does help to be positive. You are more attractive when you're positive. I have not seen very many people acting out negatively who looked very attractive to me at the time. So when you're positive, you are more attractive to other people. You can manifest what you are looking for by being positive. We talked about this before, in confidence, just act like you are confident, act like you have what you're looking for. You can visualize what you want, how you want to be happy, what you want to do to be happy, how you want things to end up. You can visualize that in a positive way. When you visualize it and you act like it has already happened, like we discussed in another episode, you will be positive. You will make strides toward that goal because you are focused on that goal. That is how you manifest things in your life. You visualize it to already be happening. You visualize exactly what you want. You can put it right down to the detail if you want to. You can write it down on paper and leave it. Any positive thoughts is going to help you manifest what you want and head you toward that goal. We all can be ourselves. We can be ourselves. You can be yourself. You're able to be yourself. When you are creating your life and there's no one else around that you have to worry about their standards and their expectations and what they expect out of you and what they want out of you, and you are totally free to totally be yourself. That's a big thing to consider. I thought, I can be just like, I can do whatever I want. I can be any way I want. And I don't mean you can act out and do whatever you want and hurt people's feelings and things like that. I mean your attitude, yourself. You can be yourself. You can develop your soul, your personality, yourself. We all have many, many faces. We all do. I got my things I do around the home. I'm a homemaker. I have my orchard. Everything's coming out. There's work for me to do. I have my job. I have to be professional there. I can't be. I have to keep a certain degree of professionalism there. So I can't totally relax and be myself at my job. And then I'm a grandma. I'm a mother. There's just all these different places that expect me to be a certain way, but underneath it all, I know what to do, to be those things to people, and some of those things come easily and some of them don't. But underneath it all, there is the real me. And I am able to be the real me because I don't have any expectations. I'm not going to get offended. I'm not going to get hurt. I'm out to have fun. I just want to be the real me. And I find it most comforting when I'm around people who let me be the real me and understand and still love me, even though. So you can do that. You can learn to be your own self. You can learn to let yourself be free to be your own self. And the people who care about you, they won't care. They'll love you for you. Really, they will. Don't be afraid. Take care of your health, body, and mind. That's another thing that you can do to create your life. And sometimes people say, well, it's a little too late to start taking care of myself now. I'm da-da-da-da-da years old, and I've always smoked cigarettes, and I have habits, and why should I exercise now? And what's it going to do me any good? You know, it's going to do you some good. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to relieve stress. It's going to take up some of your time that you don't have to think about things from the past that make you feel lonesome or make you doubt yourself. It's going to make you breathe easier. It's going to make you feel lighter. It's going to take a load off your shoulders. Eat right, exercise, all that stuff. It's not just a cliche. It's good stuff. And it takes up time. It's healthy for you. You deserve to take care of yourself. You deserve to be as healthy as you possibly can be. Thankfully, I have more structural damage than health problems, so I'm doing fairly well. You know, a little bit of pain here and there, but hey, you know, I'm working at it. I'm still going, trying to take the best care of myself as I can, because I want to enjoy this life I am creating for myself now that I'm able to. Don't look for perfection. Keep an open mind. If you are looking for perfection, you will never be happy and find what you're looking for. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as perfection. You know, you can't be, I don't want to say you can't be picky choosy. You got to be picky choosy, but you can't be nitpicky. Maybe that's what I mean. You can't be nitpicky about small things. You have to be more tolerant, more accepting. You've been through things. Everybody has a past. Everybody has their baggage. Everybody has hurts. We should all learn from that. And we should learn that, you know, maybe what we were doing before wasn't working, so maybe we need to do something different. Maybe we need to take a little more risks. We need to try new things. We don't need to be so set in, we're exactly looking for this, this, and this, and if it's not this way, then that's the way it is, and they're going to know it, and that's too bad. Lighten up. You know, try things. Try new things. Look at somebody for their better qualities. Don't be always looking at what's going to go wrong now, what's wrong with this one, nothing like that. That's not positive vibes. It's not going to help you focus on where you want to be to create your life. So try new things. Don't do anything so risky that it's life-threatening now. But, you know, try new things. Have a bucket list. I have a bucket list, and I have a lot of things on my bucket list. And one of the things is I'm going up in a hot air balloon. And a friend of mine is going to go up with me because I want to go up in a hot air balloon, but I'm afraid to go by myself. So a friend has volunteered to go with me. So that's kind of risky, but that's something fun to do. And there should be all kinds of things in your bucket list that you have that you want to go and do and try. There's places I want to go see that I haven't been. Traveling is always a good thing. But, you know, get that list out. Make your life exciting. Do that. If you don't want to go by yourself, if you just want somebody around for safety, you'll find somebody that'll want to go with you. You know, don't be shy. Ask somebody if they want to go. Do things. Try new things. The last thing I want to say is when you're creating your life, and you've been through a whole lot of things, and you've heard a lot of things, and you hear people talk every day, and you hear advice that you really don't want. People are always good with dating advice and trying to set you up and things like that. And there's just all kinds of options in this world, all kinds. It's overwhelming, the amount of options that we have in our country alone. But with all this coming at you, this is one of the most important things in creating your life. A lot of the other things I've talked about are important, but this is a very important thing. And I want you to know that it's okay to listen to yourself. There's a lot of opinions out there. There's a lot of rumors out there. There's gossip out there. There's talk. There's things on the news. There's a lot of things that can cloud your mind and cramp the space in your head. And it's okay to listen to yourself. No matter what anybody else says, no matter what else is happening out there, if you have a gut feeling about something, learn to use your intuition. You have it. Everybody has a little bit of it. I don't care. There's nobody who does not have no intuition at all. And it is okay for you to listen to yourself. Get comfortable with yourself in a way that you can listen to yourself and feel confident in the direction that your life is going, the decisions that you make. It's okay. It's okay. You know a little more than you think you do. Thanks everybody for watching another episode, hanging out with me. I want to thank all of my viewers and subscribers and followers. I want to thank everyone who has messaged on the Facebook Messenger for Real American Cougar Facebook page. You can get a hold of me on the Facebook page. You can send me an email at rac@matureculture@gmail.com and let me know what's on your mind. Spill it out to me. I will listen. If you don't want me to tell, I won't. I promise. But get a hold of me. Let me know what you think. Spend a nice evening. Enjoy it. Create your life. Have fun. Peace out.